I have just two things to say about this. First of all, HK, there's no way that could possibly have affected him, and I do believe that Kath is immune to poison, which, you know, would this I reckon would class as poison, you know, because the whole breath mask thing that he's wearing, or is it an implant? No, I think it's the I think anyway. Either way, even if Kath isn't immune to poison, HK is. Nerve gas, no effect on a robot. Regardless, he didn't care. I demand to be released at once.
I may do that in time, But for now, I've decided to keep you in restraints. No point in you getting strange ideas in your head and ruining my fun. No. Let's keep things on a more civilized note, shall we? Now then, introductions are always the place to start, if I remember correctly. This other student here that I captured earlier, you should know well enough. His name is Mikol. Say hello, Mikol. Poor lad. He's had a hard day. My name is Jorak Earn. I was once the head of the academy, so I'm sure you've heard of me.
Have I heard of him? You know what? I can't remember. It's quite bad, really. I don't recall hearing about him, but I probably have. Regardless, I have forgotten because I probably wasn't paying attention, so I've never heard of you.
No? Blast it. What have they been teaching you children in that academy these days? Anyhow, I'd like to propose that we move on to the main event. You see, I'd like to discover if you've got the pluck of an old-fashioned Sith. Most of the Drek Uthar has been passing through these days is so pathetic. Take young Mikol here. I already tested him. Didn't I, Mikol? Yes, you're welcome. You see, Mikol here has the cruel disposition of a Sith, but not the gumption that I'm looking for.
You're a madman. What if I refuse to take a test, and if I pass... Alright, stick around. What if I pass your test?
Why, then you go free. Tell you what, I'll even pass on to you my own personal thesis on ancient Sith philosophies. They're based on all I've learned studying Tulak's tomb. They'll make you a better Sith, I'm sure. The chances of you passing, however, are sadly remote.
I refuse to play along. I'm not really getting a lot for this, am I? But then there's little way out. I think that I would be resigned to the fact that I'm going to have to do this, so do your worst. I wonder if you can actually, like... oh, I'm better now. Attack him! I wonder if you can talk your way out of this, but there's no... I'm seeing no persuading here, no force persuade or anything like that. So I reckon that all of these are a mute point, and you're just going to have to go and take the test anyway. So I'm just going to accept it and bring it on.
Now, is that any kind of attitude to take with higher education? I'm doing you a favor, really. So then, this is how it goes. I'm going to pose a moral question to you. Get it right, and I torture Mikol. Get it wrong, and I torture you. Mikol here is a bit weak. He probably won't be able to take much more punishment. Mind you, get too many wrong, and you'll die yourself.
Vicious.
I don't know what you think of Mikol. Maybe you don't like him. Maybe you think he deserves to be murdered. Well, here's your chance, fair enough?
I don't really have any sort of loyalty towards Mikol. He's a Sith, and I always plan to double-cross the Sith anyway, so I'm not that fussed if he dies. Go ahead.
Well then, any last comments before we begin, Mikol?
We can both survive. Attack him together.
Now, dear lad, do you really think your friend here will answer questions wrong just to spare little you, risking their own life? And how many correctly answered questions before you die? No, don't be silly. You had your chance, remember? On that note, let's begin. Now then, Your immediate superior amongst the Sith is an effective commander and a fine leader. He trusts you and you like him. You see an opportunity to kill him. What do you do?
What do you do? That phrase always reminds me of Morrowind. Well, this is a Sith sort of thing, so I use the opportunity to kill him and take his position.
Correct. He was a fool to let down his guard. You will not make the same mistake, and the Sith as a whole benefit. You see, Miko, it's not so difficult. Time for your punishment.
Just realised that he's next to the sarcophagus,
And so we
which
come
is
to
probably where I
round
want to
two.
be.
You come across a group of humans who are threatened by dangerous animals. They plead for help, offering you a reward. What do you do?
What do you do? This is interesting. Well, obviously I accept the reward and assist them is not correct. I take the reward and leave the weak fools to their fate. I ignore them completely. I refuse to answer this. I mean, it's possible that if I refuse to answer this, it would go into a conversation with Miko where we both, like, try and attack him. I'm not really keen on doing that. I reckon I can pass this test. Also, I'm just curious where my companions are at this stage. Probably behind that door, having a picnic or something. I take the reward and leave the weak fools to their fate. I ignore them completely. I think I'll ignore them completely. No, number 3 was the... Oh, I don't know between these two. I don't know. Number 3 was the last answer. This is the most evil type thing.
Correct!
Yep.
The humans would no doubt just be preyed upon by something else later. Stand up for yourself, I say! We're not Jedi shepherds, after all. Sadly, Miko, the ingenuity of your fellow student is your loss. This is going to hurt. Let's see. Ah, yes. You discover an aspect of the Force that gives you great power. Do you share it and strengthen the Sith as a whole? Or keep it to yourself?
Keep it to yourself. Keep it.
Correct! Let them rip the secret from your cold, dead hands if they are strong enough. Oh, certainly you might share it with a few selected minions, but that, of course, is a completely different story. Well, it's sad to say, but it's that time again, Miko.
He's dead.
Well,
He
Miko
died
has
before he got
gone
hit.
died on us. And here I thought he was good for at least one more. Well then, with young Miko dead, I suppose you've gone and passed my little test, haven't you? Well, that indeed would be a first. I think you must have cheated a little, but there's nothing wrong with a Sith cheating a little. I'll keep my word. I'll just give you my tablet. Perhaps we'll meet again, Sith. That would be fun, no?
Oh, dark side points gained. Well, I did it the best, easiest way I could have thought of doing it. I'm going to actually attack him, I think, if I can. There's something else I wanted to point out there. Oh yeah, that really did make a lot of sense. Like, the first person to win his game. Because he would have had to have played it before between 2 others, and there has to have been a winner. So, how am I the first person to have won? I don't get it. Kill him! Oh, damn it. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to kill him, am I? It's just... I'm a dark evil person again. I'm not that evil. I'm still kind of neutrally, so it's fine. I also got a tablet or something from him. Hello, welcome back.
No
What's in
problem.
here?
Got it.
Tulak Horde's mask. What does that do? I probably won't be able to keep it anyway. Maybe I will. Anyway, yeah. Right. New. Stealth +2, resistant to fire, restricted to dark side, so we'll be able to wear it. Yeah. Not my sort of style anyway. Hi, Kath. Oh, some remains. Yeah, what did you have on you? I like how I'm seeing all of these... Oh, a fond crystal. These students from the academy, I like how I see them all like out in the field dying, you know, or trying to double cross me. It's good. Alright,